Hey all, how you all doing? I think that's recording. At least I hope it is. Um, this year is going to be a little bit on some different techniques to use a ferro rod and different stuff you can use. Naturally, the number one choice for many is fat wood. Find a knife here because fat wood lights. Now you can shave it, nice little curls. But one thing that's a cheater for a short fire, it's self-filled curls, so you're opened up. See that nice and red? Because this piece I've had for a while. Shave it. They used to call it Maya dust. It's just fat wood shavings. That is going to light. Not going to take much work at all. Take the ferro rod. By the way, that's one of my favorite strikers right there. Thank you so much, Nathan. Over the years, I've wore one of these rods out. I didn't wear it out. You noticed I'm using it upside down. That's to keep it level. And just come up and it's gone. You can see, no problem getting that lit. Next thing I'm going to use, this is from ripping with a chainsaw. I'm not butternut. I was making some carving pieces. Don't cheat here. Now, if you hold your ferro rod up above something like this, well, it's going to make what? No, it didn't light. It's probably not going to light. It has no natural resin in it. But if you push the ferro rod right into it and give it a couple scrapes where you're not sparking, you're just digging some magnesium off. There it goes. And that is just where I was ripping with a chainsaw. When you go with the grain, I wasn't doing it intentionally for this. It just was here and convenient. But I've noticed a lot of people, when they use their ferro rods, they get their product they want to light out, which if it's fat wood, it'll go, and they hold their ferro rod up here, and they go like that. And if you want one-shot fires, I'll show you again, get rid of that. Oh, I guess those earwigs I don't like them either. I hate earwigs. If you want one-shot fires, just take your knife and shave either your fat wood curls, whichever you prefer. Now, fat wood will scrape. Some woods will not. You have to experiment that. Any wood that will shave like that will burn pretty easy. And you get a little pile of that up, and that's going to go places. Doesn't take very much either. But if you that'll probably light if you shoot eventually. Never mind. If you come her down like that, you have one scrape, so you drop some magnesium on them. Then come down and bango, it's gone. One or two strikes. It's gone. Give that technique a try. Instead of holding your ferro rods up and striking down, fat wood will light that way. Most other tinders will not. You will spend a lot of time trying to get them to light. This is white cedar. By the way, up in the Northeast, you have a ton of white cedar. Anybody that lives up in the Northeast, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, probably New York. Yeah, I know New York does because that's where the Adirondack style double billet axe handle started, was in the Adirondacks, and it was a cedar axe. I've never been there, but it was for cutting cedar, that style of handle on a double bitted axe. And you know, this curls nicely. And I just knocked them all over. You know, that's white cedar, and it rolls lovely curls. And smash it down, unless your hands are all sweat. And this is another ferro rod here. That's a Nathan. That's a 6-sided one. That's a pretty wicked ferro rod right there. It's hard to scrape it without it sparking. There it goes. You know, I mean, it's not fat wood, but it still lights. But try getting right on. Hold your material down with the end of your ferro rod, and don't be afraid to switch ends pretty regular. Well, unless you have a handle, then just try to work up so you keep it. Because I wore one out like this here. I didn't wear it out. It still works, but it's very short. But using it here, and it just wore it right down to a point. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on using the ferro rod. And I thank Nathan 40700. He got me going with the ability to use a ferro rod. He is by far one of the best with one. And if you're in the south and you got all kinds of fat wood, life is good. If you're in the north, our fat wood, by comparison, is about 65 octane compared, I don't have a piece here, compared to what people from the south have sent me. John Cap sent me a bunch once that's about liquid fire, and ours is nowhere near that hot. Thanks for watching.